It's one of the juiciest relationship stories we've seen in a long time. This one involves none other than Glorilla and Yo Gotti, and it's shaking up the way we think about modern relationships in the celebrity world. If you thought celebrity romance was all glitz and glamour, get ready, because this story combines bold moves, lavish jewelry, and a healthy dose of pressure that only the world of hip-hop could deliver. We're talking about Glorilla reportedly buying an engagement ring for Yo Gotti. Yes, you heard that right. And now all eyes are on Gotti to see if he'll step up and match her energy. But this isn't just about a ring. It's about status, expectations, and the dynamics of a power couple in the public eye. Let's start with Glorilla herself. She's no stranger to making headlines, not just for her music, but for her bold personality and her willingness to challenge norms. In an industry where women are often expected to wait for men to make the first move, Glorilla has turned the script on its head. Buying a ring for Yo Gotti isn't just a grand romantic gesture. It's a statement about taking control, showing confidence, and setting standards. It's the kind of move that signals, I know what I want, and I'm not afraid to make it happen. For fans, this is refreshing and exciting because it shows that women in hip-hop are asserting themselves in ways that break old stereotypes. And let's be honest, buying a ring worthy of someone like Yo Gotti is no small feat. It's a blend of financial commitment and emotional investment. And it shows just how serious Glorilla is about this relationship. What makes this situation even more fascinating is that Glorilla's bold gesture naturally shifts the spotlight onto Yo Gotti. He's now in a position where he must respond in kind, and in the world of celebrity relationships, that kind of expectation is magnified tenfold. Gotti is a seasoned veteran in the rap game, known for his strategic thinking and legendary status. So the question fans are asking is, will he step up with an equally grand gesture, or will he take a more understated approach? Every move he makes now will be scrutinized by social media, fans, and the entertainment press. This isn't just a private moment. It's a public test of commitment, style, and willingness to match Glorilla's energy. And honestly, that makes for some of the most compelling storytelling in celebrity culture. Two personalities, both powerful and influential, navigating love under the world's watchful eye. Fans on social media are having a field day with this news. People are debating everything from whether Glorilla is being too forward to whether this is exactly the kind of move that should be applauded. Many are calling it empowering, saying it's a perfect example of women taking charge of their love lives. Others are speculating on what kind of ring she bought, how big, how expensive, and whether it fits Yo Gotti's style. The reactions range from playful jokes to genuine admiration for her boldness. It's this mix of humor, speculation, and hype that makes celebrity relationships so captivating today. The story isn't just about the ring. It's about the narrative of modern romance, the balance of power in relationships, and how celebrities choose to show love in ways that resonate with their public image. Now let's talk about Yo Gotti. He's a heavyweight in the hip-hop industry with decades of experience, countless hits, and a reputation for always being a step ahead. Receiving an engagement ring from Glorilla puts him in a position that's rare, even for someone of his status. It's a moment that requires careful consideration because whatever he does or doesn't do will be dissected by fans and commentators alike. Will he match her gesture with something equally extravagant? Will he go for a private, intimate response? Or will he surprise everyone with something completely unexpected? Fans are already speculating, and every rumor only adds to the hype. This is the kind of public dynamic that blends love, ego, and performance, turning a personal moment into a global conversation. Glorilla's move is not just about romance, it's about setting trends. She's showing that women in hip-hop don't have to wait around, that they can take the lead and make bold statements about their desires and expectations. In doing so, she's challenging traditional norms and giving fans a glimpse of a modern relationship where love is active, assertive, and public. This isn't about who's in control. It's about showing mutual respect, acknowledgement, and appreciation. By buying the ring, Glorilla is effectively saying, I value us, I value this relationship, and I'm willing to put in the effort. Now it's your turn. That's a lot of pressure, but it's also a powerful declaration of love and self-worth. However, the move of buying a ring for Yo Gotti was bold, assertive, and unapologetically confident. A clear signal that she's serious and that she's not afraid to take the lead. In a world where women are often expected to wait for men to make the first move, Glorilla's action is empowering, refreshing, and trend-setting. She's showing that taking initiative isn't just a power move, it's also a statement about love and commitment. But now that the spotlight is shifted to Yo Gotti, all eyes are on him to see how he will respond, not just with words, but with an equally thoughtful and meaningful gesture. And the most fascinating part, sources say he's taking his time, saving money, and carefully planning how to make the moment unforgettable. This isn't a rushed decision. It's intentional, deliberate, and shows a side of him fans don't often see. A thoughtful, caring partner who wants to honor Glorilla in a meaningful way. What makes this dynamic so compelling is the contrast between their approaches. Glorilla is bold, immediate, and energetic, jumping straight into action to show her love. Yo Gotti, on the other hand, is measured, strategic, and patient, choosing to plan a gesture that is both significant and symbolic. This balance is what makes their story so interesting, not just the music or the fame, but the human element of love, thoughtfulness, and mutual respect. Fans are already speculating about the kind of ring he might buy, whether he will make the moment private or public, and how he will match Glorilla's energy in a way that feels authentic. Social media is buzzing with opinions, memes, and speculation, and it's clear that people are invested not just in the headline, but in the meaning behind the gesture. This isn't just celebrity gossip. It's a story about two people navigating love under the public eye, and it's fascinating to watch unfold. The reactions online have been wild. Some fans are joking about how Glorilla set the bar high, teasing Yo Gotti to step up and show the world what he's made of. Others are praising him for being thoughtful and taking the time to save money, noting that it reflects true commitment and intentionality rather than just a flashy move for the cameras. There's even speculation about how he will propose. Will it be a lavish, headline-making event, or a more intimate, private gesture that truly speaks to their relationship? The suspense is what keeps fans glued to every update, because this isn't just a story about jewelry. It's about romance, timing, and the dynamics of a relationship in the modern hip-hop world. And what makes it even more relatable is that, at its core, it's about putting thought and effort into a partner, something we can all understand, whether we're celebrities or not. Now let's talk about Yo Gotti as a partner. He's legendary in the music industry, known for his hits, business acumen, and his ability to stay ahead of the game. But this story shows a different side of him, one that fans don't often see. By saving up money for Glorilla's ring, he's showing patience, foresight, and genuine care. He's thinking about what the ring will symbolize, how it will reflect his commitment, and how it will honor Glorilla's bold move in buying a ring for him. It's the kind of gesture that goes beyond the superficial. It's about respect, intention, and love. And in an industry where relationships are often criticized as performative or publicity-driven, this moment stands out as authentic and meaningful. Fans are watching closely, not just for the reveal of the ring, but for what it represents: mutual effort, love, and partnership. And here's the really interesting part. This story is also about timing and intention. Yo Gotti isn't just buying a ring. He's making sure that when he does, it will be significant and memorable. It's a reflection of how he values the relationship and how he wants to show appreciation for Glorilla's boldness. In a world of instant gratification, this level of thoughtfulness is rare, and it's something fans are genuinely excited to see. Social media commentary is full of theories about how long he's been saving, what kind of ring he might choose, and how he plans to make the proposal special. Some fans argue that the anticipation makes the gesture even more powerful, while others joke that Glorilla might be checking in to see how fast he's moving. Either way, it's clear that this story has captured the imagination of fans everywhere, because it combines celebrity glamour with real, relatable human emotion. And let's not forget about the fans themselves. People on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter are having a field day with this story, creating memes, sharing opinions, and debating the type of ring that would be worthy of Glorilla. Some are suggesting diamond extravaganzas, while others think he might go for something understated and personal, which would show a lot of thought and emotional intelligence. Fans are also weighing in on how the gesture might be announced: a public event, a private dinner, or maybe even a surprise on stage. This level of speculation shows just how invested people are in their love story, and why it's become such a major topic in the world of hip-hop relationships. It's a story that blends romance, drama, and anticipation in a way that keeps everyone talking. So, what does this all mean for Yo Gotti and Glorilla? Well, it shows that their relationship is mutually respectful, dynamic, and exciting. Glorilla's bold move to buy a ring for Yo Gotti set the tone, and now Gotti's thoughtful response is adding a new layer of depth to their story. This isn't just about celebrity gestures or social media moments, It's about connection, effort, and showing love in ways that are meaningful. Fans are rooting for them because it's not just flashy, it's real. It's about taking the time to do something right, even when the world is watching, and it's a reminder that love, care, and intention matter more than the size of the jewelry or the public spectacle. And the fans are loving it. Memes, speculation, and advice flood social media daily, creating a community conversation around this story. People are debating what the perfect response from Yo Gotti should be, how Glorilla's gesture compares to other celebrity proposals, and whether this could inspire more women to take similar action in their own relationships. The mix of humor, admiration, and anticipation makes this story incredibly engaging. For many, it's more than just a celebrity rumor. It's a reflection of evolving norms around love, commitment, and public expression of affection. What's also interesting is how this story illustrates the intersection of romance and public perception. In the celebrity world, every move is amplified, every gesture analyzed, and every reaction becomes part of the narrative. Glorilla and Yo Gotti are navigating not just their personal feelings, but also the expectations of fans, the media, and the broader cultural conversation. That makes their story both complicated and fascinating. Will they rise to the challenge together? Will their gestures of love inspire others? Or will it become just another headline in the endless cycle of celebrity gossip? Only time will tell, but right now, the excitement and speculation are at an all-time high. So now it's your turn. What do you think? Should Yo Gotti match Glorilla's bold move with an engagement ring of his own? Or is this more of a playful reminder that Glorilla is serious about their relationship? Could this be a new trend, where women in hip-hop take the lead in public displays of love? Or is this a unique moment that will stand out for years to come? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you're here for the tea. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any updates on this story or other exciting hip-hop relationship news. Trust me, if there's one thing we know, it's that love, status, and spectacle always collide in the world of hip-hop, and Glorilla and Yo Gotti's story is a perfect example of that. Until next time, stay tuned, stay curious, and stay ready for the next chapter in this unfolding saga.